Hey, what's up, my crypto fans? So, are we finally here? Is Bitcoin about to put that retracement in that we've been patiently waiting for over 2 weeks now? It is about to put in its first red candle for over 2 weeks, and we've been waiting for the 20% retracement for the alts to bleed out so we can fill our bags up. Now, of course, everything is just speculation at this point, but this could be the last time we get to fill our bags up before we see that pump into the kind of halving euphoria bull market. Now, my job is to find the low cap altcoins with the best utility in order to give us them 10, 15, maybe even 100x gains if we're lucky. So today we're going to be looking at LCX, and I'm going to tell you why I think this is a great utility token, where I think this price action is going to be, and where I think a great buy is going to be. So if you want to know all that cool stuff and more, stay tuned and let's go crypto. Boom. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I put in all the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi, yes, and sometimes NFT space. And of course, anything you see here or choose to ignore is not financial advice, it's just me being nice. So I'm not going to muck about with today's video, I'm just going to jump straight into LCX and tell you a little bit about what it is and why I think this is going to be great coming into the bull run. So as you can see here, this is a kind of an exchange token, which is the only European regulated exchange in the crypto space at the moment. So I'm seeing great things for LCX. Now, of course, also it's based in Liechtenstein, the Swiss-German quality mindset. It's a global finance technology company. It's got all the bells and whistles, but what I think's good about it is it's going to become super popular with European crypto people, because you know all the kind of sagas we have with cryptos getting banned, especially in the UK, with all the stuff we get where people are saying you can only really do well if you move to Dubai. You've got Binance always under pressure. You've got Coinbase always chatting shite. It really is kind of close knit. Crypto.com, we don't really know what that does. That will probably get hyped up because of obviously the aggressive marketing it does. But other than that, the only really other exchange I really like at the moment is Qcoin, because Qcoin's one of them low ones that sort of lets you get in and out of these cool little lower cap alts. And of course, it was where I first got my VRA. Anyway, moving back to LCX. This will just go over a little bit about its products. Obviously, you can see here LCX Protocol, Oracle, Exchange Mobile, and it's also got what's called diamonds, which is going to be like a non-fungible token, quality diamonds, which you can obviously invest in, and it's going to be deflationary and obviously, well, pegged to a deflationary token. And obviously, then they should become super valuable, but you'd have to look into them more. I want to see a bit more about the utility of them, but I think they're going to be an absolute diamond of a buy, excuse the pun. But what you really want to know is, I've told you about LCX, I've told you why I think it's going to do well. So let's have a look at the numbers. Let's go into the charts and have a look at the facts and stats. Now, as you can see here, if we really wanted to get into this when it was trading around about the 6 cents, it would have been an absolute banger of a buy. But we don't want to dwell on the past, right? We want to look where it's going and where it wants to buy. Now, I'm predicting Bitcoin's going to have a 20% retracement, and that could mean anything from 20% to 40% for altcoins, because they tend to bleed out absolutely horrifically more than Bitcoin. So if we look at this where a 20% retracement would be, we're looking down to this level here, which would be a good dollar cost buy averaging. But again, like I said, we're investors, not gamblers, so always dollar cost averaging at your price points. If you started there, I think it'd be an absolute belter, because like I say, it could go down to 40%, which would bring it all the way down to these kind of mid levels here. You can see there's a lot of trading action around here and even here. So this 40% is not off the cards for this, and would put this down around about the 15-cent mark. Now, analysts are predicting, or some of the daydreamers, shall we say, are predicting this coin going to $7, if not $7.50. I think that's, at this stage, I think that's way too ambitious. I'd like to see this coin probably about the $3.50 mark, which would easily put in between 10 and 12x. But if you're getting it down here at 15, it'd be a lot more than that. So let's just have a look where we could possibly see this coin, we have to go all the way up here to go to $3.5. Say we was down here, we got in at the 15 mark, which was, I can't even see it, mate, that far down out there. And we went up to 3. We're probably looking about, yeah, probably about a 23x, which is absolutely banging for this. You had a spare 1,000, put this in, it done a 23x, it's 23,000 for the price of a tin of beans. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely great. Now, let's have a look. This is the daily time frame. So let me just give you a bit of reasoning behind this. We've seen this kind of when it is all-time pump high, not all-time high, pump high here, and it got to like 34 cents, 34 cents. And since then, it had a drop of 40%, which we predicted, right? We just said it could have anywhere from 20 to 40%. The 40% doesn't look a lot on the chart, but it's absolutely banging in terms of kind of getting back in and repositioning yourself again. So I'm really struggling because of obviously the low market cap on this, the low kind of awareness of this at the moment. And I think this is going to go big. And this is why I think it's kind of one of them hidden gems. I'm not going to insult you about how much I'm going to invest in this because I'm already invested in it a lot. I did sell out around here actually at about 31. And I will be buying back in here because I just want to load my positions up. Now, I won't give you all the bull crap and waffle about I'll predict this and I'll predict that. I've just got price targets. Now, this could do anything, but I think my price targets will get hit. So what's this line here? You're probably wondering. You think, well, I think this is going to put in a good few days of red, the blue on here just for psychological, but red candles. And this is the line for the hourly trade because I like to see what the coin's doing over the hourly as well as the daily. Always zoom out and use a trend as your friend. But you can see at the moment, this is in a downward spiral on downtrend on the hourly. And you can see here, we're still bleeding out and we can literally see it'll probably use this as bouncing support all the way down to probably around about these levels of 22. I've put this in here because it could go a little bit lower, but I'm seeing no movement really super upwards till this is probably hit around about the 22 mark. This is why I've put it in here to check the hourly. If you want to follow this token, I expect you to do the same because this will be a good indicator. And then obviously on the daily, you can zoom out a little bit and see how the daily candles go. But I expect, like I say, a few more now down to this side. That is genuinely why I think this has got to be one on a radar. Now, I need to put in probably around about 10, 15 tokens for us to look at to position ourselves in order to get that minimum 10x. But in the bull market, I'm going to be blatantly honest with you. I'm looking at a minimum of 50x. Now, I've pumped a lot of money into crypto, start showing my trades and stuff like that. But when I say I've pumped a lot of money in, it's not a lot of money in a lot of people's term, but it's just a lot of the profits that I've got from the last bull run. And it's a lot of profits that I've been taking from the 10-20% pumps that I've been at the moment. But let me tell you, it's going to be well over $200,000. So if I want a 50x that, you can see that there's going to be some serious cash, right? There's going to be just a 10x would be $2 million. So if I want to 5 times that, we you know what I mean? We're looking at a good $10 million. Wouldn't that be nice? Probably a pipe dream. I'll end up with nothing but an empty ledger wallet and a bag of chips at the end of it, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please get LCX on your radar just to do a bit of research on, and I'll get another coin out to you in the next few days. But as always, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.